This question gives us the time and the distance and asks us to find the speeds. So let's make a table with distance, speed, and time for upstream and downstream, and we'll fill in. So to go up against the current, the distance given was 60 kilometers and the time was 5 hours. The return trip going downstream was 3 hours, which should make sense when the speed of the current adds to the speed of the boat, making it go faster in total. And the distance would be the same, that wouldn't change. And we're asked to find the speed. So this is the important part. We actually have two speeds. We have the speed of the boat, let's call that B. And the river, the current, has a speed as well. You've experienced that if you've swam in a river or a lake with a current. Trying to swim against it is difficult. That's because your speed would be reduced or subtracted by C. So we do that. We add and subtract the different speeds here. So when we're going upstream, our speed is slower because the speed of the boat is reduced by the speed of the current. So we subtract it to give us our total speed. And when we're going downstream with the current, it's faster. The reason it's faster is because the two speeds are adding. So to solve for B and C, we need to come up with two equations because we have two unknowns. Remember, solving systems of equations, we could use substitution or elimination. Remember that distance equals speed times time. And so we'll come up with equation 1 and equation 2. Equation 1 will be going upstream and equation 2 will be downstream. Equation 1, we have our distance equals the speed, which we said was B minus C, times the time, 5 hours. And our equation 2 is the same distance equals the speed downstream was B plus C times the time, 3 hours. To solve here, we could distribute and substitute or eliminate with the variable B or C. So distributing this, we get 60 equals 5B minus 5C. And on the right side, we get 60 equals 3B plus 3C. We'll use substitution and elimination. So we'll try to get 15. So we'll multiply everything on this side by 3 times 3 times 3. And here, multiply everything by 5 to get the same number in front of B. So 60 times 3. Now we'll line them up and use elimination. And we'll add the two. Adding them, we'll get 480 equals 30B. And you can see the reason we added them is 15C plus negative 15C cancels. So we get B equals 16. And then we can solve for C. So we have the speed of the boat is 16 kilometers per hour. And to find the speed of the current, we can sub that into any one of these equations. I'll just choose this one. Isolating for C, we get C equals 4. So this is the speed of the current. It is 4 kilometers per hour.